Hello, beautiful, gorgeous souls. It's Lindsay from Soul Compass, Intuitive Life Coaching and Energy Healing Services. And I want to wish each and every single one of you a very happy new year. And I just wanted to talk today about what I do because I feel it's going to set the tone for 2019 year. Lots of changes, lots of things happening. We are letting go. We are completing things. We are stepping into a whole new energy field. So, for one, New Year's for me is not typically a big party day. It's more of a ritual day. And the importance of ritual in everyday life to me is huge. It is everything. It is being that conscious person, that conscious creator. And that is literally what 2019 is all about. If you break down those numbers and you add them together, we get the master number 3, which is all about self-expression, optimism, connecting, socialization. But it's that conscious creator. We now need to be more than ever conscious of our energy, what we put out there. We are no longer allowing and accepting just to simply live idly, allowing ourselves to be part of everyone else's stories and not having our own. Our souls are craving this, but most people just don't know how to even begin to be conscious and to consciously create. So this coming year, I'm so excited because I'm going to be announcing some really exciting adventures and new endeavors that will assist you with that. So stay tuned for that. But I do want to remind you that it is no longer about hustling. It is no longer about going out there and grabbing what you want. It is not out there. It is in you. So stop trying to struggle and resist and push and pull. It's about aligning yourself with what you want, with your desires. It starts here. It starts here. So be mindful of that and don't feel that if you aren't feeling it right now. A lot of people, you see it all over social media. You see everyone asks you, what's your resolutions for this year? I don't do resolutions anymore. I used to do them all the time. But it's a very masculine thing. It's a very controlled sort of way. And that just does not align with me any longer. So now I set intentions. And my intention for this year is to dive deep and explore my depths. Who I really am. The parts of me that I've shunned, that I've shamed, that I've hidden away. I'm going to look at them with a fresh new perspective. Because when you are a conscious creator, it is all about perspective, how you choose to view something. And we get stuck in our ways and we stop learning. We stop exploring. We stop being curious. I want you to be that this year. And I don't want you to feel like you have to hit that ground running tomorrow on the new year. You do not. We are still in winter phase. We are still in that reflecting phase. So allow yourself to reflect. And only look back if it's constructive and it's for the better. So look back at the year and see what you've learned, because I, for one, learned a heck of a lot this year. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Because I certainly learned what I was made of. I've learned what I do not want. I've learned what I do want. I have learned so much about myself that I'm wanting to now even go deeper. Because I now know that there is something amazing within me. Something more powerful than I ever imagined. And it's in you too. So I want you to give yourself permission to explore that, to see that, to open your eyes to a new reality that you create here. And then eventually you see out here. So align yourself with what you want. So how do you align yourself? Well, first of all, you rid yourself of the old, the stagnant, that's not working for you anymore. Then you ask yourself, what do I want? What do I need? You really ask yourself and you give yourself time to allow that to surface. And then you can reinvent yourself. Reinvent your life. but it takes you looking at everything very, very clearly, which takes time. So don't feel like you have to, like I said, hit the ground running tomorrow, have all the decisions made, all the clarity. You don't. But you do have to start. You have to start somewhere. And sometimes starting is simply not doing anything at all. It's settling in to the awareness, settling in to that space. Sometimes you have to feel things out first before you do anything. So if you just have to simply relax and feel out 2019, don't feel guilty doing that. Okay? So, be the conscious creator. Well, I'm going to share with you my ritual that I do for New Year's. First off, I cleanse my internal space. So I do that in way of meditation, sitting down and journaling, just letting it flow out of me. And then I cleanse my external space. Well, having two toddlers, that's a baby and a toddler, that's difficult. But I start with purging. I start with letting go of old stuff. I start with looking around and seeing what can be moved. Because sometimes you have a piece of furniture that you don't really like because it's in a certain place, but you move it somewhere else and it's fantastic. So look around your house. What needs to be moved? What needs to be cleared? What needs to be let go of? And then last but not least, I sage my entire house, top to bottom, closet to closet. I sage it. Now you're probably thinking, well, Lindsay, but I want to go out and have a party and socialize. Sure, do that. But make way, make room in the next few days to really clean your space within as well as without. Also, what I like to do is I like to burn stuff. You may say that it's, adolescent of me, but I don't think so. Bay leaves they're said to heighten psychic awareness, psychic insight. They're said to quickly release stress. As soon as you smell a burning bay leaf, it releases stress. It also clears the energy in the air and around you. So what I do is I write on it. This says self-sabotage. I take a few of them and I ask, after I've reflected, what do I have to let go of from this year? And I look truthfully at myself without judgment. What do I need to release? And all I do is simply write it on. Get a fire-safe bowl. Dollar store is fabulous. Or if you do have a sage bowl. And I simply let it go. And you'll notice the harder it is to burn, perhaps the harder it is for me to let go of this. And I breathe. And I say, I release self-sabotage. I release self-sabotage. I no longer want to self-sabotage. I release you. And then I do that however many times I want, however many things I want to release. I simply do it. So that's one way. Also, like I said, I journal. And I come up with a word. So I shared with you mine a few moments ago. Mine is explore. Explore and depth. That's my words for 2019. I'm going to explore myself. I'm going to explore new things. I'm going to allow myself to dive deep in every aspect of my life without fear. I'm going to dive deep within myself because you are your only limit. And if you stop caring what everyone else thinks, what would you do? That's what you need to do. Because in truth, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It's your life. It's your life, and they're going to judge you anyway because they can only know you as deep as they know themselves. So let them judge. Show them there is a way out of that pain, that sorrow, and that restriction that they live in. There is a way out of their box, and it's not by judging you, it's by stepping out of their own way and aligning themselves with what they want because they deserve it. And if you simply have to remind them that they deserve it, then do that. It doesn't take away from you. When you lift others up, it does not take away from you. Ever. In fact, it does the opposite. It brings you higher up with your highest self. Allow it. 2019 is being conscious and creating what it is that you truly wish. But before you can do that, you have to figure out what that is. So do it. Look at yourself, look at your life clearly. What needs to go, what needs to come in, and what do you need to do to align yourself with that truth? I'm sending you so much love. Happy New Year to all you beautiful souls. I truly am excited for this year because I am going to allow myself to step out of my box, which was minimally there, but still there. And I'm going to allow myself to expand my horizons. I wish that for you. And I wish for each and every one of you to step into the alignment with who you truly are. Because that will do not only you a service, but the rest of the world. So happy 2019, beautiful souls. However you wish to greet it, I hope you do so in a fabulous fashion with all the love present for you. Much love and talk soon.